Welcome back to Daddy's Gertie Library, where we're all sad because we're dealing with crazy shit. So we decided to go lighthearted and do the Campfire in Another World thingy because people like that.
Hey, so.
Oh yeah, very lighthearted anime for sure. They made fun of
Didn't
him in
really
the
eat
beginning
things
for
like
his
that.
powers. He decided to live a normal life, but couldn't because his powers OP.
Well, he knows how to cook. His power isn't
Mm,
what.
He doesn't know how to cook.
yeah,
He
thank you.
bought all
Okay.
these
Yes, yes,
sauces to put
yes.
onto food and then kind of developed cooking skills. But
Yeah,
he kind of
Camp
cheats,
it's
yeah, he
but
cheats with
which
campfire.
isn't
And
bad.
yeah, you're right. He does use
It's
like
camp it's campfire
um
cooking.
s set up cooking ovens and whatnot, electric stoves out of a magical inventory box.
Yeah. Wait, it's unlimited, right? And he was like trying to tell everyone, no, it's not unlimited, just can hold a few.
Yeah, which I'm
it's
pretty sure someone should figure it out that it is unlimited, but whatever.
Right. Once he pulls out what was it? The how
The
many?
orc.
Horde of monsters.
Yeah,
guys.
what
I
type of
I
monsters were
I
those?
hated the show. I'm
You
sorry.
hated it?
I
I
hated it.
loved this
This show
show.
is
It was
such garbage.
great. It was
This show is
amazing. It
Oh,
was
such garbage.
everything we
okay,
needed
let's
in
God.
Dungeon's delicious
It's
masterpiece.
not even in the
it's
same
definitely
genre.
not as good as Dungeons.
Yeah.
Really? I think I liked it more. It was more entertaining for me
No,
up
I don't
not
front.
think it was as good,
not
but
even
it
close.
was good enough for me.
Like,
I enjoyed
well,
it.
I'll say this. As someone who binges animes from time to time, this was
Yeah,
more
you're
bingeable than
biased.
the other one. What?
Wait,
How's he's not
wait.
biased.
You said as someone who binges anime, this is what?
It was
It's
something that
bingeable.
was easily bingeable versus the other one. Like the other one, I had to sit down and really focus on.
Oh
Well,
my
this one, I kind
God.
of passively watched while I cooked and did things, and I'm like, oh, this is great. This was a
Oh,
Whatever.
fun
okay,
watch
okay,
without feeling I had to invest into characters, is what I mean.
Okay,
okay.
you know
Yeah,
what?
I agree with you because
I
there's
like how you
no.
both wanted to interrupt me before I finish. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead, Reggie. Go ahead, Reggie.
Oh, that's all right. All right. So yeah, I enjoyed it because I liked that he was like at first they thought he was super weak, and I was like, okay, let's see how strong he's going to be. But I didn't think he was going to be strong. I mean, still it's kind of weak, but he got lucky that he attracted a god.
Yeah, it's like a fake isekai. I just didn't. I hated this exactly for the reason why Joestar loved it. I want something to captivate me that I have to focus on, I have to hone into, I have to try to seek a greater understanding that's going to reveal something about like a different kind of relationship in the world or a different way of looking
Yes,
at
yes.
something
See, I
fantasy-wise that
think
exists. This is just super simple. The characters
I think
almost
it's because of what
have
I've
no
watched
character
prior.
at all. Like these characters just don't, there's nothing to them. There's nothing to any of them. They're just
Like
But
they're
so
replaceable. They don't. There's nothing. It could be the next person who does it. Yeah, you're
yeah.
right.
yeah,
And I think the reason I'm so happily nonchalant about this series is because what I watched prior, what I told all of you to watch, what I told everyone to watch as it
One
came
Piece.
out, ReZero,
Oh,
the amazing isekai that it is, that you do invest those depth characters into like the extreme
Hmm.
and getting, that mm, just filled up in
um,
awesome anime juice to move to something that's more nonchalant was fine for me. I didn't judge this at all. I just said, let me try it out.
yeah,
Sure, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I
this
already got my
definitely
feel for what I wanted.
it definitely scratches
yeah.
an itch. I definitely I could acknowledge it scratches an itch. It's just not my cup of tea. So it's not that it's really
I
terrible.
will
It's
say
just
I
that
hate the name.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What
This should
name?
have the name of this anime. It's just dumb.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
campfire,
it's very
like
dumb.
something with a unique skill. But I mean, like it's there's parts of it that are clever, and I get it concept wise. It's just that The character wise didn't mean anything. Build up wise, there's no tension. There was no limitations. He's like like those pretend limitations, the same way this is a pretend isekai. Or they were pretending not to be an isekai. Like pretend limitations like, oh, my thing is almost stuffed. And then he like goes out and like stuffs a mountain more full of meat and doesn't talk about how he used any of it again. And then to like like or pretending not to be an isekai because like, oh, look at all these other guys. They're so okay. I'm a real person. I'm just gonna get away from here because that's what a real person would do, right? Like I don't have a skill. I'm just gonna walk away. Like these people are acting crazy. Like, oh, I devote to this kingdom. Like you don't know who this guy is. Like, no, I'm gonna leave. So it's like, okay, he's pretending to not be super duper strong. Like this is not a isekai because he doesn't have the super duper
Yeah,
strong skill. But then he has this he recruits this boss level like undefeatable creature,
dog.
yeah, who's like the Fenrir, who's like, oh well, and the whole buildup was like there's only two setups in this entire series. One was, oh, I need to get out of here, stuff's about to pop off, and then they never do anything with that. Then the second one
Yeah.
was when the Fenrir was presented, he's like, yeah, I almost fought I fought a dragon once. Yeah, that was hundreds of years ago. And then at the end of episode 12, he's like, oh, I fought a dragon, killed it. Didn't even see the fight.
Yes. Yeah, that I
Well,
will
of
agree
course
with
we
you with
wouldn't see
that.
the fight.
The
It
build
would
up
have to
to
be a
nothing
flashback.
sucked. No, no, like it's the fact that he did it instantly that kind of just okay, I guess it meant nothing.
I could see how it scratches the itch of just like if you just want to slap something on in the background while you're doing something else or get inspired and oh, you just want a nice go happy.
I think this is more a comedy than an
Yeah,
actual in-depth story
I
completely
laughed
because
it's
0
it's
times.
I
definitely not
can't I
serious.
can't say this is a good story for like any type of development, to be honest. If our boy back here wasn't like God level, if he was just like a mediocre thing that was training to become God level, okay.
Yeah,
But,
He is
but
getting
yeah.
stronger though.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, but at
every
this
time they
point it's
eat the
like
food.
you don't really get a sense of like, oh wow, it only took me one hit instead of three. It's like, well, you really didn't change much, did you? To everyone else, like,
Yeah, the mechanics are just like okay, like the mechanics work, like they're sensible. It's not like those crazy magic anime that they're like extra convoluted and then like they try to explain something that's doesn't make any sense and then it's just like oh no, but this is powerful, trust me. It's like oh what? Okay. So yes, the mechanics work, but it's just too simplistic. Like he's just there's no character development. There's just oh, you're hungry again? Hmm. Oh, Slime, I love you. Oh
The
no.
character development's gonna happen when they get to the sea.
There's character development, Rob. We see the slime evolve. We see
Yeah,
the
Sui
main
becomes a
character
thing.
evolve.
That's the
We
mechanics
see the
of the power of
goddesses
that's
get
all right,
involved.
I'm gonna side with Rob on this. There is no character development. There's
The
literally
food
no character
inventory
development.
starts to
The
there's
only
grow
thing we
and new
developed
recipes.
was the fact that the appraiser at the blacksmith appraiser guy ended up finding so many rare things he could finally chop down. He's like, "Are you serious?" That's character
yeah,
I
like
development
think
for
it
him.
was.
And
the
went from
react
like
yeah.
level one to, oh my God, I get to do
Well,
this?
I,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it's kind of like the opposite of One Punch Man in a way, I guess. Like who's King? You know King from One Punch Man. You know how he is what number one ranked, but he's just a normal guy with an intense stare.
Hmm.
Solo leveling, you're saying? This guy's just a solo leveling character? Level E, but he's really actually super
No, no,
strong?
not at all. No, he's really a level E, but he's level A or a level S,
Hmm.
S
And
rank.
that's what I think that's what you're saying
I'm
with this guy.
So
yeah,
it's like an underdog type of character,
got you.
getting real strong in a way by getting summonings or familiars.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he's like got blessings because he's feeding these gods and legendary
Like,
creatures.
so that was another thing that bothered me, to be honest. Like the blessings didn't even matter.
Yeah,
It
What do
I
was
you
just for other
mean?
people to get snacks. It was
yeah.
more like
It
they
does matter to him.
Yes, the
mechanically,
first
it
one, yes.
did something, but it doesn't.
Everything else was just like dumb.
But that's what
What do you mean?
nothing means anything. He's not. There's no goal. There's no objective. There's no
We
like.
don't know
It
yeah, there. That's true. I didn't know what they were heading towards because I thought he was just heading towards a random home location, but he
it's
kept
the
getting.
reason I didn't like
Hooked.
Bleach.
What?
Like Ichigo
What?
has no goal.
What do you mean?
I'll watch.
Protect the world.
I'll watch old Bleach again before I watch this show again.
And how is that?
Whoa.
No,
Okay,
no, you wouldn't. No,
100%,
Rob, you would not. Too
100%,
many fillers.
100%, 100%. And let me tell you what, because of all the things that I've shitted on, like the one that I hate the most is like, oh, this is a cooking anime, comparing this to the Delicious in Dungeon. This guy turns on a hot plate and pours preservatives and pre-made ingredients with a bunch of random shit.
That's the gag.
Are you
Thank
kidding
you.
me? Like,
And
I
the
don't
It
and
know
is.
what
It's a
to
comedy
say.
anime, Rob. It's a
it's
comedy anime.
modern day cooking
I'm
in a
not
ancient
laughing.
world.
I'm
I see
not
you
laughing. There's
smiling.
nothing
You
All
funny.
right,
puked up
all right.
your smile
No,
going ear to
there's no
ear.
cultural moments. There was
Uh,
no
Yeah, there is. There was a
goal.
lot of cultural moments. It was just like,
okay,
oh, how
you
this is
know it
made in
inspired
Japan,
someone
this
I
type of
know.
seasoning. This is the fancy steaks
Nah,
that
I
you can
mean
have once in a while
cultural
that taste
moments.
great when you do this little ta 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 ta.
I mean cultural moments. There's no cultural moments.
It
Yeah,
is
there was.
cultural. Internet
Cultural.
shopping.
No,
Did
for
you
the
not see the
culture.
sauna moment?
For the culture.
Okay, you know, there's culture because it inspired Joe Star right there to start cooking
I see
with
what you're
sauces.
saying.
Wait, you mean culture as in color?
No, there's no boobage. There's no skin flicks.
Oh my God.
There's none of that.
Look,
Rob.
There's
the
no dad
best
jokes, ha
series you
ha.
guys need
There's
to
no
watch when it comes to isekai is literally
Not all
ReZero.
anime needs that.
no, but it's not that it needs that. It's just that's one element it doesn't have. It doesn't
Okay.
have
Yeah.
story. It doesn't have characters. There's
What do
no
you mean he doesn't have
plot.
characters? The
There's,
main character.
Yeah.
what is his character? There's more character in Phantom Menace than there is in this show.
He's avoiding work.
So are
Yeah,
you
he's a
saying,
guy.
Yeah, he really is avoiding work, which kind of
yeah,
makes it less of a character.
I
Yep.
can't
okay.
imagine
Very
someone like that.
inspiring.
Well,
I
there's
can't
And
it
imagine
cooks
relates
anyone
to a
like that.
lot
and
of
cooks
people,
and
okay?
cooks and cooks.
He barely.
He
Yo,
cooks. He cooks campfire cook. Like if you're poor, it's a poor
Yeah,
man cooking
that's not
right.
exquisitely.
no. Campfire cooking is like
It's
iron
the
skillet. Like you maybe you have a couple of ingredients here and there, but this guy has preservative after
That's
preservative
how you do
off the shelf.
camping. That's how you do camping right now.
So
When I go
cooking,
camping, I buy food. I buy food and I
Rob is
go
not a
there and
fan
I
of
cook it.
glamping.
It's not glamping. I'm not hunting my stuff like he is. Actually,
Well,
he
he's
is
not
like
hunting
partially.
either.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, fair
yeah,
enough. He's partially like glamping and camping, really. So,
Yeah.
and he doesn't. He half the time he's not really camping. It's only like when he's out traveling between cities, and that only happened like what twice.
yeah.
And
I
like,
just have a strong.
I think I would have liked it better if he just opened up his restaurant.
no, I think I'd liked it more better if he traveled more. If he had kept moving to different
Yeah,
cities and
yeah.
more.
If it wasn't
Yeah,
just stuck in the same
Yeah,
spot to like,
but
Wasn't
he was
this
only.
made
um,
But
by Mappa?
yeah, it was. I think
So
so.
what
Yeah.
was up with the different like inconsistencies in the character designs? Did you guys notice that?
they just had fun with it, I think.
I want to
Remember,
say.
they just came from, or they literally hauled ass on Jujutsu Kaisen like a
Yeah,
few years
I
ago, a
get
year
that,
ago.
but
So
I'm talking
give them
about
some slack. Give them some
this
slack.
anime. All
Wait,
right.
was this by Mappa?
I thought I saw Mappa on here, or it was another anime I watched. I thought it
No,
was this one.
I didn't have any problems with the animation to be honest.
I liked it.
there's an anime that I watched recently that I kind of liked, but I didn't like. I thought the animation was weird because they're like
Let's
mixing
hear the name.
the Devil May Cry anime.
Ah, yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah.
no, really?
Well,
I don't
but you
know.
can't,
There's only certain
They
dude.
parts.
have so much
But
things that they could just use from the games. I don't get that.
I
but
mean,
the animation
it's
was but the
it's
animation was gonna be weird. I mean, it's Devil May Cry. I kind of assumed it would
you'll
be like a
you'll
mix of
you'll
like.
You'll see
Yeah,
what
the guy who made it was the guys who made Castlevania.
Yeah,
and,
that's what I
and
assumed.
most of it is great, but there's certain parts of it that the animation looks wacky, and
Is
you'll
it CGI?
yeah, it looks like super
Mm.
noticeable,
Mm,
super noticeable.
They're trying to really force that into like modern anime,
yeah,
being more 3D-ish. They're trying to
I
force
hate
it.
it. I hate it. Don't do it.
Some animes did it good, but
Some, rarely.
I still appreciate drawn animation than that.
Yeah, I mean,
Remember
I
Vash the Stampede?
Oh,
yeah,
that was so good. We were
I
all
like the way
giving it
that
so
looked.
much props, and then we look back at it and we're like, this was some shit.
Well, I hated the story. The animation looked very pretty. I just
That
didn't.
was
For
probably
CGI, it was probably one of the
one of
best.
the best executed at the moment.
Yeah.
One
Mhm.
of the
But
best.
I don't know, like when it comes to cooking,
It's
I
no
think
candle to One
when you're
Piece.
getting stuff like if you're getting stuff like on the outside in the produce section and the meat section, and you're finding there's like limitless combinations to do stuff with that, or if you're gonna go get seasonings, cool. But like I don't even like blended seasonings. So when you get add in like oh, this is garlic, whatever, or this is like, no, you get garlic and then whatever other taste you want. Mix garlic and sage. See how you like that? And you're like, no, actually, I like the garlic with the thyme. Actually, it pops a little bit more. Or actually, I like this better in the soup more. You could play around with it. That's a real cook for me. Like, if you're sitting over here and you're just like, oh, I'm cooking, and you're just
Well,
like, oh, and express seasoning. It's like,
he's been showing that he doesn't know how to cook the whole time
that's
though.
what I'm saying. They're like, oh,
So
he
it's
knows
not a
how to
real
cook my ass.
cooking anime. He's like trying to trick everyone that he's a real cook. That's why he's like, "Hey, can you guys not watch me when I'm cooking?"
That's good
That was the
to
thing. He doesn't know how to cook.
hear.
It's cooking. It's just how he marinates. So long as he actually cooks the meat, isn't it cooking?
Right. It's the
I mean,
important part is the end
you guys don't
result.
go to a restaurant and be like, oh, they probably use some spices from the rack. No one
Right.
does. You just eat the fucking food and shut up and pay the bill. And then you complain about the water having a fly.
Nah, no, I complain about the food. I 100% complain about the food. You put
Rob,
those flies in the
we
water.
gotta
I
go
want
out
the
and eat with
food.
you one day.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I care about how the food
Just the
tastes.
place.
Okay, yeah, I'm with it. I care about how the food tastes. Like and it's like, oh no, this is
Really?
100%, 100%. Fresh garlic versus the garlic powder. You can tell the difference.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like so, like
There's
the
a
more
season two
processed,
coming out.
yeah, the more processed it is, it's a different taste. It's a different taste. You can tell if something's pressure cooked versus if it was like stewed in a big pot for hours. There's a difference.
Well, we know who's
Did you guys
the.
like the turkeys I made? The turkey meat?
Oh yeah,
I liked
that was
it.
good.
It was all powder.
Yeah, yeah. It
Oh,
tastes good, but it's not like it wasn't. uh, if you get fresh chopped up onions, fresh chopped up garlic, fresh diced tomato, it's gonna be better. It's
Huh.
just
so yours was mediocre.
it's good, but like it has a taste, but it's like orange, like biting into an orange versus drinking orange juice.
Yeah, that
Well,
is
you
different.
Orange soda.
Oh,
Yet they never
right.
all three of them taste different. Isn't that weird?
That's that's my point.
Isn't that weird? All
That's
three
my
of them taste different. Orange
point.
But we
soda,
get the
orange juice,
idea.
Yeah,
and then
and
orange.
there was some points
Three different
where
flavors.
he's just straight up ordered takeout food.
Yeah, and they loved it.
And he warmed it up like a good mom would.
They even
Hey,
thought he packaged it, I guess.
oh man, like this guy's
You
a
speak
chef.
like you've
Like,
never had a warmed up dinner.
huh?
You speak
No
like you've never
leftovers
had
in
like one
his
of those
house.
like hungry helpers or packaged croissants in your life. What are you
Oh, I
talking
used to
about,
Hamburger.
live
dude?
You
punished.
mean
I used
you
to
mean
live
hamburger
punished.
helpers?
Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean.
I haven't had the helpers, but the croissant. I used to live. I probably have like a vein, just nothing but those Jimmy Dean croissant sandwiches. I used
Mm,
to live off of those for
those
sure.
are good.
But compare that to going and getting a fresh grilled pork
Well,
sausage with
think
fresh
about
baked
this, Rob.
bread and
The
a
world
fried
he is
egg.
in has
Oh
never
my
had any of
God.
that.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
So their
The
reaction to it
flavor, and did you
was really
forget
good.
how expensive pepper is in this world?
Right, right. So I'm just saying, I understand their reaction. Their reactions to everything made sense.
Yeah.
Calling him a chef is disrespectful.
Well, okay, yes. To
Whoa, whoa,
us,
whoa,
it's
whoa. Who
disrespectful
called
for
him a chef?
100%.
Who called
No
him a
one
chef?
compliments him. I just said campfire
Yeah,
cooking.
I didn't call
Okay,
him a
Yeah.
chef
saying that he
either,
can,
but
oh, he can cook. Saying that is disrespectful.
I never said he could cook. I
No,
No,
said
what?
he
that
can
Yeah,
that's not
online
a
shop.
bad thing.
Yo,
he
Look,
can he
look.
can cook.
In 2025, when people are flaming up their roofs by boiling water, this is cooking. Okay.
All right, how about this? One day, Rob, you be a judge, and we're gonna try to cook real food and with sauces as sauces, right? And then
oh
you
yeah.
have to figure out what's what.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that would be interesting. Yeah.
it'll be good. I like it. I like this.
Yeah,
Uh,
you like being fed. That's what it sounds like.
That's it. Yeah, that's the part I'm excited about. That's all I heard. It's like, oh, you gonna feed me? Okay.
You know what? You are right though. I've made plátanos versus eaten like store made plátanos or whatever. It's a
Right.
huge difference.
Yeah, yeah,
It's never the same.
yeah.
Yeah, I hate how dry it is in a store or some stores. I guess they
Like
leave
it's
it out for a
undercooked
long
or it's
time.
just weird and yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some places they cut it up real thick, and I guess they just mass produce it. Like they
Yeah, like
add
what are
like
you guys even
fries and
doing?
like dunk it in
Oh,
oil, so it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of crispy. And then, but what will happen is that if it's a little too hot, then it's like, oh, it's a little crispy and like kind of juicy on the inside, but then it's like kind of raw in the middle. It's like, whoa, you messed up plátanos? Like,
Yeah, all right. How do you mess
come
that up? I
on.
don't even know how to cook it right, and I feel like I cook it all right.
Yeah, like
but
this guy
it's
was.
a simple
I
thing to
wouldn't call this
learn.
guy.
Like it's not even that hard to learn how to cook it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure it's done.
Right.
Apply heat and make sure it's done. You can do a bunch of
That's
things with
you
seasonings,
know, when you put
add
it
the
that
good
way,
stuff, and
that's every
just
ingredient.
just make sure it's done.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna cook, it kind of has to be done before you say it's done.
You'll be surprised, man.
So
Some people are just like, eh.
no, cooking is no.
I mean, I'm not
No.
gonna lie. I definitely don't finish or haven't finished cooking bacon. I definitely like, oh, I like it a little soft. But like, it's supposed to be crispy.
Can
Oh
you cook
yeah.
bacon?
But like,
Is,
I have a
are
friend
people?
who likes it soft too, and I was like, I'll try it. I mean,
I'll
I'm
say
sure
this,
it's
when I
still
was
good.
younger, I always thought steak had to be well done for it to be good. And as I matured, I realized no, that's
No, you became
overcooked.
Americanized.
No,
mm,
well, I realized that's overcooked and like I've been chewing pieces of leather meat pretty much.
I mean, yeah,
And
I mean, I can still eat that leather meat, but you gotta sauce it
but
up
it's not
really
the
well.
same. It's
we're
not the
gonna,
No,
same.
but if you
Yeah.
cut it into small pieces and put it in a rice dish, it's different, I feel like.
I'm gonna clip that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clip that part out. When Kobe leans in, I could eat pieces of leather meat.
Oh, what do you mean?
Wow.
See? Just the juicy
Okay,
bits.
maybe I should have said well done instead of pieces of leather meat. I'll eat your leather boots.
But man, I mean, I like it well done, but I understand what you're saying because like, oh, like medium rare, like, oh, that just sounds weird. I don't want to do that. But with ground beef, there's definitely a difference when I cook ground beef and like I lightly, because I'll usually do it in a
You cannot
like lightly
keep it
brown it.
raw on ground beef, I heard.
Well, not that, not raw, but like when it's like you don't cook it well done. Like I like steak well done, but
Yeah.
with ground beef, I won't do it well done. I'll keep it
Oh,
like a little juicy, and then I'll
right,
put
right,
it
of
in my
course.
sauce, and then like those.
But it's
Like,
fully
it's
cooked.
definitely yeah, it's definitely a different taste than when it's well done. So
Yeah.
maybe I missed out, but steak, I'll do it. I well done. I don't
I
know.
think it's how you cook the steak, honestly. Like if
Yeah. Yeah.
medium, I think is good. Medium
Medium
rare,
rare
I'm
is good.
iffy. I'm iffy on medium rare. I can eat it. I'm iffy, but like, I can't do blue steak. That's just weird to me.
What's
Oh
blue steak?
man. Yeah,
It's
rare
when it
blue
still
is
has like
too much.
nerves going through it.
No,
Like they just
no,
no,
you're
it's a real
exaggerating.
thing. So they torch it from the outside, cook the outside, but on the inside it's like really still.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can't do blue steak. That's weird to me.
Oh, that's
So are
wild.
you saying it's still twitching? That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
No,
they call
no,
it blue steak.
no,
Look it up. Look it up.
no. The thing's been dead for like hours, days. There's no way. It's not a
They still have
fish.
nerves.
You know
You
what?
know how they say muscle
Holy,
memory?
Yeah,
I thought they
that's
would just
fake.
look at that and be like, "That's a blue steak, huh? Holy cow!"
Oh wow. You just wanted to say holy cow. Wow.
Yeah. Well, we've been able to find something to make us talk about food again. But yeah, I think that's really complete picture. I mean, if you like slow anime playing in the background, don't really
Yeah,
have to
this
think
was
about
definitely
much.
play in the background, relaxed. You don't need to be
Fun.
invested.
Yeah,
I
it's like
mean, I give this anime probably a good 6 out of 10 for comedy enjoyment. Story wise, I'd be more of a three. I don't
Yeah,
know. For me personally, like I wouldn't invest too much into a story like this, but I could watch it passively and just enjoy it.
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't think it was that funny. I didn't like those no clever, no dad jokes, no like over the top crazy.
Dad
It's like
jokes.
small
Dad jokes.
gags.
That's ever since you became a dad, you just want dad jokes.
I mean, I think I've always liked dad jokes, but like, there's no like over the top crazy person. There's no like ongoing trope. I mean, it's nothing but ongoing tropes. Never mind. But it's just
Ah,
not there was nothing in there that really made me laugh. I like that.
okay.
Well, it
But
gives
it
you
was
some
I
chuckles,
mean I
right?
get it. But it's just I think it's just because like I disliked it for the same reasons that people would really enjoy it. It's just not my thing. So I won't say it's bad. It's just not the anime that I like to enjoy.
I think Rob needs to watch ReZero to
I'll watch
get
it.
that itch. 100%.
We will see.
We will talk. We will talk.
I think he's gonna, this is how I think he's gonna see it. Confusing, repetitive.
I watched it. Oh, are you caught up?
I'm
I'm
on
caught up.
season two.
Um,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
you got to catch up.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
You got to catch up.
Uh,
We'll
I'm
table this.
tired. The second season was such a adventure. I'm worn out from his struggles, you know?
It felt second season. I agree. It
So,
felt like a bad fever dream for the most part,
He died a lot.
mm.
A
Well,
lot.
this is spilling into another anime, but
Oh
we
yeah.
which is
can't
what we
touch on
do
that
here
one.
at Daddy's Dirty
No,
Library.
no.
We're gonna have to make it a separate video, but thank you guys for listening.
Please don't make me watch that.
Write down what you think about this anime. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it boring? Was it tiresome? Was it too simple? Was it just right? Tell us in the comment section. Keep the conversation going. How bad or right we were, or how wrong or right we were. But yeah,
Or battle, right? What are you?
battle right. Yeah, it's been a
Battle, right?
week. Been a week.
Ow.
Learn some English, son.
Yeah, I'm trying. Someone needs to.
Sheesh.
Ah.
Like,
All right,
Oh
y'all.
yeah.
That's all I got. We're just dragging out now. But
yeah, no
Yeah.
thanks for
duh.
listening.
No duh.
We're gonna keep
We can just
talking because we
leave.
got a lot of stuff to talk about, but y'all won't hear it unless you subscribe, and then we'll still be here making content for you, and you might be privy to some of these super duper interesting personal conversations. Not really. You'll never hear from this. Bye.
Wow.